So it is recording right now.
Perfect. Hey, player. So we have an interview with future Relic creator. You could introduce yourself. Your name, maybe, if you want to.
Yeah, hello. My name is Alex, or Clinda Coyle. I'm the creator of Futures Relic. How's it going?
So, how did you come with the idea of future relics?
Okay, well, Futures
Like
Relic.
the collection entirely.
Okay, so the collection
Mainly.
was from a short film that I have made in school with some other people, and I had the blessings to do whatever we can do whatever we want with the film because it was done in school. So when I was getting into NFTs, one of the 20 ideas that I had was just to take something that I had made already and just break it into pieces and do something with it, as trading cards or something like that. So that came about in that sense, and I did all the designs and everything, and that's for the short film part. So for Futures Relic itself, because the short film is called The Wellkeeper, but Futures Relic itself is the story around it, so it's the story of the office stuff, and how we received information of a curious traveler who had found a film out in the desert, which is the Wellkeeper. But we don't know that yet because we received the pieces and we were looking for interns to help us assemble and organize all the paperwork at first, and then once you're done with the paperwork you become an editor, and then you start editing the film together because there are so many pieces.
Right, yeah, the blends are tricky. So, I think I started quite alright with the blends. That's like the first task, second task, third task. Is that where you start, or?
So yes, when you start, at first they were intern packs, and I gave out thousands of those at first, and out of that it was to assemble them into stacks of documents. So in doing so, there's two things that happen. You get a whole lot of paper and documents. There's all the story within it, right? So if you follow the story, you kind of get of where the pieces came from, who's sending them mysteriously, and then once we receive them, or we can also track the shipping that was coming for the crates at first, right? And the idea to assemble them into stacks of documents was because these were promo NFTs at first, and people were starting to complain that there were many. So I thought, we'll just assemble them into stacks of document, but not just one. We'll create like an array of 36 of them, So it does come
really
down
good
to
idea,
36. So yes, so you assemble the documents. They become stacks of documents of a certain rarity, held by certain desktop instrument like a paperclip or a paperweight and such.
Yeah.
And the higher you go in both rarity, so the page color and the desktop instrument, then you get a better stack of document. And I thought, well, this is like an office, right? So we better recycle all the paper. So that's where the recycling plan came about, and I was like, well, let's just recycle the pieces of paper or the stacks of documents, and let's give out some token. But I didn't have any coins, so I created the wax seal as a trading coin, to make it sort of a currency. And of course, it's to get that currency.
I gotta say, the wax seal looks pretty original. I love it.
Nice.
Like, I didn't find anything on the platform yet that looks the same. So they're all coins. They're all credits, and the wax seal looks really nice to me.
Nice.
And I keep working on getting those for those packs, but I'm gonna let you talk about that as well. So after you get the wax seals, you get the packs with the NFTs.
So yeah, let's show my screen here for we saw. So the wax seals, you get them out of doing all the stacks of documents and everything, and the better stack that you create, then I'm going to show the website here. The better the stack you create here, you're going to get this tiny I'm
So which is
showing
better,
it
the
here.
6-pack or the 8-pack? Because I have been dying to know.
Okay. So the difference between those is because we have drops that were happening. We had the first drop, which was all the pieces from the first location, and that includes chapter 0, which is the intro, and the chapter 1, so which is when you look at the pieces, there's a story within it, and it's when the traveler out in the desert, in the story, when he was actually traveling to find the tent. And it's from the chapter where the book opens up till when the character in the story gets to the tent, but not inside the tent. So the first location are all these pieces from chapter 0 and 1, and then I should actually show that here maybe. Should zoom out there. It's showing on my website, but it's very. So yeah, so I can show it up here. So this is out in the desert when he's traveling, when the book was open. I'm going backwards, but still, story is there. So,
until the tent, and then the tent is the second location.
That's it. So the second location is inside the tent, so it's pretty much the whole of the story except the end, which has not been delivered yet. So the second location are pieces 2 from chapter 2 and including 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. All of those chapters are included in the second location drop, which is the most vast dropped so far, and it's trying to get all the pieces in there to blend them into a better version, which is in the final cut. I hope I'm making sense to you.
Yeah. So I need the first location and the second location.
You absolutely do, yeah.
Cool
and the first location is a bit easier, I guess, to gather the pieces which are matching. Yeah, so it's a good starting point to just do like the intern packs and all that. But also, let me go back because I didn't mention the intern pack at first. The first version of an intern pack was vertical, and then it was all random papers and stuff. So, and then I did the precision intern package, which is the one that's showing right now on the screen. And
is the first drop ever gonna come back?
No, because it was too crazy. It was too hard to get all the good pieces out together, and then it was polluting the whole. You know, there's thousands and thousands of mints of those. You shouldn't see the numbers that I have. It's crazy, and you know, a lot of it has been burned already, but it's unsustainable. So I did the precision one because it holds everything you need to create all the intern tasks, the 4 intern tasks, and also to leave you something to create a stack of document, which you can trade afterwards for wax seals, and then you can get some film boxes or small canisters. And the point as well, just to finish it off on this thing, is that the intern task 1, 2, 3, 4, it's to show you when you're blending stuff, you get something, and then in the end, you usually are able to use it for another blend. So inside the intern task 1, 2, 3, 4, you get a pile of recycled paper, you get an hourglass because we're using a paperweight, which is a rock, so we grounded that rock to become the sand that goes into an hourglass. And then in the third intern task, you get a contraption, so you blend all of those 3 in the intern task 4, along with a studio instrument, so like the splicer, the pencil, the crank, the SDK, the lens, and the slate. Yeah, so when you're blending those in intern task 4, then you get the production instruments, which are the animated, like old type animations, right? There's a Wheel of Life and stuff like that, right? So those are used inside the, I'm trying to show it here, the Wheel of Life, the Magic Wheel, the Living Pictures, Magic Lantern. I've got the Master Viewer here, which actually the Master Viewer with the lens, when it's animated, you can cross your eyes and you'll see it in three dimension if you get close enough and you look at it. There's the slate up front and the rest is in the background. And Also, the
Didn't
magic
know
moving
that.
pictures. Yeah, I tried to be faithful to the actual stuff, and I did a tons of research to get this look and everything, and just to I don't know. Someone told me once it was really on brand, So I did tons of research to make it kind of
It
authentic
is.
looking.
It is. It is.
Yeah, and also I've
So
studied film, right, a little bit. So I'm a cinephile. So yeah, go ahead.
So what the NFT that you get besides the internship that's play that is mythic at the end of task 4, you are needing for the next blends, which is the lens, the wiki,
Yes,
the NFT that you just said. So it's for the next stage. Like
that's it.
there's some blends, and yeah. So
And you've done
um,
some of those blends, right?
I did. I don't remember all the names, but I really loved it. I was like, guys, you have to do this because, every single NFT has like takes you somewhere,
That's it.
and like you said, just gives you a feeling that takes you to the next level, to the next level. And obviously, like you just told me, the next level is not out yet, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's it. So you can actually see a bit of information about that on my website. Let me show you real quick here. If you go past everything on the pieces, there's also the old white paper that I should update at this point, but it's okay. And then it says here, the final cut. It's where, and we are right now in the final cut, because I'm also delivering the last part of the story soon. But the final cut is taking the Wellkeeper pieces and blending them as you have into like lenticular cards and preview monitors that are improved and stuff. And let's see. Do you see the screen that I'm sharing?
No.
It's okay. What I'm showing right now are the pieces of film. So there's one where there's like 3 frames showing. It's the purple one, right? So the epic
Yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
So that one, there's 64 pieces of those in the story. And once we assemble them or blend them, it will become 26 pieces. So at first it's 64 cellulose, and they will become sequence. So there's 26 sequences, and then once we blend those, they will become 7 chapters, and then we blend the 7 chapters, and that will be the short film. So that's how it's going to go. And right now, the stages we are at is the final cut. So we're trying to blend all of the cellulose into 26 sequence. Then will be the
So
premiere.
at the end, I'm gonna get the short film all together.
You're going to get the whole film, yes. So
Oh, that's so awesome.
okay, so it's
Yo.
pretty long.
Now
though,
we
because-
know.
Yeah, that's
Now
right.
we know.
That's right. So what I was aiming for is to do a sort of premiere. So in that case, we're going to blend into 7 chapters and then into 1 feature film. So I guess the feature film should be the one presented for a premiere. So the premiere will have like 2 tiers of blends within it. And, that's going to get crazy at some point, because those pieces, some people won't want to trade the number 1. So let's say you end up with a number 1 mint, then you get kind of stuck.
Never.
You have to get
Never.
another mint, right? So anyways,
Yeah.
it might get crazy, but that's the point of the thing. And also, I've done crazy things like create false companies within this collection, like CoinLux and Fungifilm and Token Chrome and FOMO Chrome, CryptoVision, and DeFi Scala. They're all based on real companies, like film companies, but I am using them as a color grading. So you will be able to have the film in 6 color variations, and that's going to increase a lot of the potential in the end of what's the outcome. So it's not going to be just 1 mint of 1 film. There's going to be a lot of films out there. It's going to be the same film, but with different qualities. And sometimes they'll be worth the same rarity, but just different qualities sometimes, so a different flavor of the same thing. So
Yeah.
just so that they can stake
I know.
sometime for the same thing as well. And anyways,
I know exactly what you mean because I have a collection as well.
okay.
And sometimes I just, just do it, put the NFT in a different light with the editor and looks almost the same but different entirely. Exactly what you just said. I understand. So I seen you've been working pretty hard. Like that's what got me in the Future Relics as a new collection because there are like 5, and the most I invested in was Future Relics because I seen that I liked it, and then I seen that is in the Air Planet as well. So I've been like, okay, they're working really hard on it, so I can already mine Ether. So then I seen goodbye my my wax. Yeah. I was like,
yeah.
damn,
Whoops.
okay. I was like, just keeping on the side. I was like, no, you know what? I can get my investment back because they're working pretty hard on it, and I advise everybody to do the same. And the drop was pretty cheap, but I bought like 3 or 4 drops, I don't know, and I like them all because they all just brought me to another blend. I was like, okay, I didn't know I can do this. This looks pretty cool. What is this for, you know? And then I was like, oh damn, I need a mythic. What's going on? Bro, it's so expensive, like. And
On the market.
all of that, you know.
Yeah, on the market it becomes a bit expensive for sure.
Yes. And everybody loves the collection. They had some fun as well.
That's
And
very
then
great, actually.
you guys got in Dungeon Master as well. So right now I have like around 200 NFTs in Air Planet. Something in the dungeon as well, like 10 or something. So it brought me joy everywhere, and I'm still looking to blend some of those seals, you know, to get some more NFTs. Who knows, maybe I get the next blend. So I've seen you guys made a lot of collabs with other collections.
Yeah. So I
Well,
go ahead.
Corporate World, which I really love. I love Jonesy. He's a really cool artist, and he's doing a lot of things for the community. And I've seen another collection there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was Goo Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Goo Balls is actually my. It's actually where I kind of started with whatever interviews and stuff like that, because Goo Balls was started by General Moses and his friends Chaz and Keenan, and but General Moses comes from The Shift, which was part of Crypto Writer, which is now Meta Collect. So it's just they did this collection and stuff, and I thought, hey, you know, using my collaboration style, I was creating a sort of storytelling pack, I guess, because when you open the pack, first of all, it's themed to the collection, and then you get up to like 10 cards, and then that you need to collect to get the mythic that you will blend into a mythic. And the mythic also tells a story, because the mythic is the what am I trying to say there? The mythic is a slideshow. Like
it is, yeah.
If we go see
I only got to legendary, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I didn't know I need the common. I was like, okay, get every single common to that legendary. It looks really cool. And then I was like, damn, I need the common for the mythic. Why?
That's it. So you know that's the magic of blending stuff, right? It becomes heartbreaking sometimes.
Yeah,
you have a card and you don't want to blend it, but you need it.
Yeah, and you get those NFTs for free. Actually, after you complete the 4th task, and you get some NFTs for free. I mean, I don't know if we are going to get any more, but we still have some NFTs on the Nifty, if I saw there, like 2, and then you can take those and blend with Air Planet NFT, and then you get the pack, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely, you can do that. Yep. So that's kind of crazy.
I got some blends myself.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can use some Our Planet NFTs to blend to get some of these. So you can get a Help Wanted pack from there. That's a good way to get one. And then you can get some film box, some small canisters, and you can get some of these two collaboration. I also did a collaboration with Our Land, not Our Planet, but Our Land. And I found 2 packs yesterday for not too expensive there. Let's see if I can show that.
I keep looking for them. I can't find them
Yeah, so
when they're cheap.
so yeah, look at
Well,
that.
when I find them, I'm like, look at me. You know,
That's it. So I'm
I'm
showing
bragging
right now
about
the
it all week.
pack. Yeah, some of my stuff is actually becoming a bit rare now, so that's pretty cool. We'll see where that goes in the end because it's been a long time doing everything, so it's pretty fun to see it move. And yeah, right now I'm showing the pack from Arlan, which were scrolls from a time traveler. So I'm keeping my theme throughout my collaboration as a traveler because of the curious traveler. So the traveler usually we never see the traveler, but in this case it's like we get the scrolls from a time traveler, and there are scrolls coming from our land, and within it you have I think 9 different cards or 8 different cards, I forget, but once you collect all of them, then you are able to blend them into a mythic slideshow, the same as the Corporate World Hell and the Goo Balls slideshow. Right now there are only 3 collaborations that I have made. There's more coming, just I've been terribly busy and have not been able to deliver, but I will deliver.
Bro, you've been delivering since day one, I feel like. Because, like I said, yours taken on Air Planet, yours taken in the dungeon, your collection looks amazing, let me tell you that. Just brings you places, and obviously just brings other collection to light as well. So that's really something I am of a community in general.
That's it.
If they help each other, I'm right there. I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. I love it.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's not easy being a small collection. You get crushed by the bigger collections for sure, because they just wipe the whole market. Whatever sale I make, like a big collection comes up and it's like 10 times bigger. So. And it gets all the attention, because people usually want to flip or want to make a big profit and everything. So being a small collection, I don't have like a big bag of loot. I don't know what I mean there. I mean more like I don't have a pool of tokens to give to people like currency itself, So the reward has to come from the value of the collection itself. And yes, I'm pretty proud of what I've made, and I guess like it's unexpected. Of course, it was hoped for that it would pick up and be appreciated and everything, and but it's not something that comes like oh, here's a good collection and stuff like that. Like it's a complicated collection, and I've had to deal with being dubbed that way. People knew it was the hard collection, I guess, because I had all these blends and it was confusing. It still is confusing, but I think yes, with the staking platforms, it's a blessing. Like thank God for those platforms, because there were platforms before, but they weren't taking any other people. Namely Our Planet. When I started, they weren't taking anyone else, and the platform was a bit different at that time. Then they changed up the way they did staking, and so it's been pretty hard to wait that long and stuff. But then it gives you the time to settle, because an idea at first is something, but once you develop it, there's always the reality of it, right? So you kind of you have to cope through that, and you have to just keep with what you started and not change it up too much. So that's what I did. People were saying it was too complicated. I was saying, you're in crypto, deal with it.
Oh, bro, not everybody will get there, but the people who do, I mean, if you start from a 3 wax pack and you get all the way to the fill, I mean,
Of
the
course.
journey, right?
Of course.
Just the journey. Think about it, you know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
it.
much fun. And then to get there from the first, you know, the first or second or third, to get that whole film, that would be so crazy nice. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'll be long enough in this journey, but I hope so because it looks pretty amazing and the end goal is crazy just to see the film, all of it. You know, there staked in the dungeon after I see it and have the first minute, hopefully.
Yeah, that'll be something cool, right? So to just like see it in there and yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And I still have tons of stuff that has never been delivered.
I mean, obviously, if it's complicated, like you said, not everybody's gonna put the work into it.
No, that's it.
So whoever gets there first is gonna be one of the first. And I've seen even on the screens right now, I'm first and been first for a couple of days now. Nobody be able to make that blend that I did. So I'm pretty proud of it. It's like the second blend, but nobody has it. Not even the dungeon knows about it.
There you go.
I don't think the air planet that knows about it. I'm like, unique, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, there are
can't
still
get
a lot
to
of them.
me.
Yeah, there's so many blends. There's still tons of them that haven't been blended yet. And even like the preview monitors, there's 4 variations per blend that you can get. So that makes it even more rare. And I didn't even know it was
They
going to
have
be Dungeon Master, right?
mint number 1. A lot of them have mint number 1 right now.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
like, yeah.
Yeah, they're ready for the taking.
Some of them are taken, but some of them still are there. So I'm like working towards that. Hopefully I can get there. I don't know how many seals, because they're getting pretty expensive. People were selling them really cheap a week ago. I was like, damn, dude.
Absolutely.
Just watch my videos. You know, I'm like, thanks for the deal, I guess. I'm getting really cheap NFTs because I was getting 6 seals for 2 wax, and I was like, bro. But obviously there wasn't too many because not everybody didn't know about my video.
No, that's it. Absolutely. I'm looking at some right now, and yeah, the wax seals, they're now like 0.63 wax. That's pretty cool, man.
What do you mean 63? What? Wait a minute.
0.63.
Oh, and you mean the
0.63
for just one? For just one?
For just one, yeah. Per.
Yeah, but look at the packs, because that's what matters. I mean, I'm not gonna buy just one.
No. But I mean, of course, you need more and stuff like that. And I'm just looking at how the price went up on those. So you're actually right.
You put it like 1 wax, so they're actually going cheaper on it. Like, I don't understand still, because you get so many NFTs from that land. You know, you need 16, I think, for the 6-pack, if I'm not mistaken. 16.
Need 18 for the 6-pack and 24 for the 8-pack.
Not far.
So
what I've been buying was the recycling pan packs altogether. So look at those now. I mean.
Oh, you were buying the recycling packs. Okay.
The whole thing, yeah. People were selling 6 packs for. I was like, no.
Yeah. Okay. How's it named again?
Recycling.
The name of the. Okay.
Yeah.
Reward. Oh man, these have got to disappear. What's it named again?
Recycling plan should be the pack.
Yeah, it's just I'm doing.
I just write recycling there.
Okay, so recycling plan. Yeah, for sure. That's weird. Recycling plan. Oh, I think I had named it recycling pack. Okay, recycling plan. There you go. Okay, so yes, you get 1 wax seal, 1 wax seal, 2 wax seals here. Okay. Huh.
You can't find any cheap one, can you?
Well, they do go up at some point. Yeah,
They
okay,
do,
okay. But
yes.
even individual wax seals. So okay, so that's good. So I've almost made it. I always wanted the wax seals to be about one wax, but that's cool. So it's getting there.
Well, this is really important. I mean, you can get those packs with 8 NFTs that you can get mythic, legendary, you can get all kinds of rarities, and I've been dropping some bombs for some mythics, a really nice mythic I bought. So that's just free at 6 seals a pack on 1 wax or 2. And the price was like 1 pack of 1 wax was 2 wax, something like that, and then 2 wax the same price, 6 wax pack the same price, and so on. I was like, damn, bro. Makes no sense,
No, it's true.
So some people just didn't read the instructions, on the pack.
That's the thing.
So.
That is the thing. Some people actually don't read. They just want to open it, do like other packs, and it's not a standard collection. So and I've tried to add as much information as I can pretty much everywhere, right? And
you can see it on the first pack, but
that's it.
That's why I keep telling my guys, just open the pack and keep landing, keep landing, keep landing. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, because that's mainly the point. Because you're going to get those blends if you have all the requirements. I feel like.
That's it. Yes, you are. Because but you have to do it in kind of an order, because if you start opening the packs and right away you do the stacks of documents, then you are not doing the intern tasks. But it depends which direction you want to go and stuff like that. If you just want to get the other packs the other way, then you can. But it always depends, and there are so many blends. Sometimes I sometimes forget what's available, but not really. I do know what's there, But what people can get to get started are help wanted packs instead of the intern packs. But if you get the intern packs directly, you can do that. But if you get a help wanted pack, you kind of get a kit of everything you need, and inside is an intern pack anyways, but it's so
interesting.
Yeah, so those are like 3 that you can check. So like, let me just check it again.
Help wanted, you get an intern pack inside?
Yeah, there's a precision intern pack.
Oh damn, I never checked the pack. I was like, it's so blank, what is this? I was focusing on the internship pack, so that's where you get another internship.
That's it. If you get an intern pack, like the first one, the one that's vertical, which are right now 4.80 wax that I can see on the market. Okay, so if you get those are more random, and you can get some more stuff, I guess, out of them. And if you get a precision intern, those are $9.50. Oh my god! Wow. Oh,
yeah, I can't find any cheap ones.
I did not know. Okay, so that's crazy. Crazy cool, but anyways. But yeah, so if you just go for a straight intern pack, I'll tell you now, because they are cheaper. They are, well, not just intern, you have to go intern. It's okay. So right now I'm looking at my packs. I have bought 2 of them. I thought the first sale did not work, but it did work. So I'm opening one just to show what happens in one intern pack. Because if I recall, you can end up with a second letter in there, and inside the letter you also get a desktop instrument. So you were getting out of these packs, you would get 3, possibly 4 desktop instruments. So I have an intern card, I have a paperweight, I have a letter, I have a telegram, a postcard, another paperweight, so that's the second desktop instrument, and then another letter. Inside the letter...
Now we're talking.
Yeah, I know. But those are totally limited. I stopped producing those. Let me go to my packs again, because I have now 2 new packs, which are the letters. Let me open the letters here. And it's amazing. It's really amazing. I was giving those out like crazy. And the story behind this letter: on the 4th of July, on a Sunday, that's because we got a letter on a Sunday, and on the 4th of July. And anyways, open this. And also it says that the interns went crazy with the paper. And that's why the papers are of different colors, because they used different piles of paper and they went crazy. I was having a whole lot of fun with the internship. So anyways, here I got a shipping
I can see
slip.
that, yeah.
I got a
I've
shipping
been going
slip.
crazy with those packs.
That's the thing, right? It's really
Because
fun
I'm
to
an
do.
intern as well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's no desktop instrument extra in here, and it's a shipping slip with a common note from Mr. Curious. So that happened. Let's open the other letter and see how that goes. And yeah, of course, you want to open and open and open and open and get some mythics at some point. Did you find some mythics? Did you find a file folder and a mythic note?
I got it, yeah.
You
I got 1 mythic folder
Wow.
and one note mythical.
Wow.
And the thing is, I combined them with legendaries because they were time frame, but I know if you combine mythic with mythic, you get better results.
That's it.
I looked at everything and I seen your post on Discord, and I was like, we're talking. So it's whatever you combine with, that increases the how many wax seals you are going to get.
That's it. And there's a chart. I'm showing it right now from my website. And there's a chart for it. So this is the piece of paper on the top here. It goes by common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and mythic. And then you have the desktop instruments on the left. And whatever you combine here, it shows the grid. And if you get mythic, you will get 36 wax seals. And let's say you want to get, if you get a rare and a mythic file paper, then you will get 18 wax seals. So, but getting mythic is so hard. Most of the time you'll get rare, common, uncommon. But rare epic are actually not so rare in the end. So, you know, a couple of those,
Yeah, but
and you've got enough for a pack afterwards, right? So.
yeah, just don't blend the mythic with the common, because damn, bro.
Oh,
That
you
would
get
be
nothing out
so-
of that. Ugh. That's sacrilegious, right?
Exactly, that would be so painful when you figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Totally. Like, let's just see, with this, with my wallet here, I know I've got a bunch of those stacks of paper here, so let's just, that are available to blend already. So let me just go here, let it load for a moment, because the images are not super heavy, but there's a lot of them. So let's say I can do a stack of epic documents secured by the ring and the punch and ring.
That's perfect, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? I think. Let's see. This is purple on purple. So purple on purple should
Perfect
be
combination.
epic. That's 16. Only 16, eh? Let's see if we can get.
I didn't know what was going on at first, I gotta say. Good thing I didn't get that mythic. I was like, why are they different numbers on this paper?
man.
Then I figured it out. Because I could have blended that same ring that I got with other stacks of paper, of the same paper more or less, because I got the same packs. I was like, okay, this is what's going on. Your post definitely helped as well, yeah.
That's the thing. The best tool to this collection is to get on Discord. I used to use Telegram a lot, but it's so one dimension, you know. It's just like post and it just scrolls up, you know. But at least Discord, you're able to create channels and put some information in there, prevent people from writing on it.
Yeah. So if you want to tell us something else about the collection, I don't know, does it look too bad?
Okay. Oh yeah, I can. Do you know about the editor cards?
Editor. Yeah, I do.
So
I do. They're so expensive.
yes, they are. But do you know what comes from them? Right? If you have like a first assistant editor, then every 2 days you're able to pick up a free editing pack. And you can do that forever because there's no limits on those, right? As long as I always keep the RAMs up. But I usually keep an eye on that strongly. So there are 3 types of cards. There's the first editor, second assistant, first assistant, second assistant, and apprentice editor cards. Those are the 3 that are available now. There used to be an associate one. There was only 8 of them. So so if you look, the first assistant editor, there's only 2 left in stock. There were 12. Man, that went fast. Wow. That went fast recently because it didn't used to be that much. And then the second assistant editor, there's none sold. So that's surprising. And that one would be, let's go have a look. It says every 3 days. So I had changed it to make it every 6 days, but you get double. So, you know, it's kind of the same, but it's just, it's the same. Yeah. It's just people were complaining because of the associate one. I should bring it back, and that way they can collect every day because, you know, that's the name of the game. You want to be there. Otherwise, you're just playing the game halfway, right? Whatever. So, yeah, those cards are useful for that. And when you get one of these cards, you're also able to pick up a free credit card. So this is a free drop for credit card holders and for editor cards holders, I mean. And when you have that card, you're able to pick up a free credit. And that's every day that you can get a free credit. And using those free credit, you're able to blend into canisters and stuff. So that's how you become sort of a collection controller, basically. Because you get more stuff than the other people. And in the end, you only need one piece of everything as you blend up, right? You don't need like 100 of them or whatever. Of course, if you're into staking and stuff, you're going to want to do that. But
yeah,
that's not...
I'm
not
keeping my 100, thank you very much.
That's it. That's it. But yeah, look at this. Like if you have 8 credits, then you're able to get a single canister, which holds 24 NFTs. So that's like a single canister from a first location and from a second location, and this one is from the first location. And in these you have 24 NFTs. And
damn. So I need credits.
So you need credits, and the credits are the golden ones with my face on it. Yeah, I coined myself. My friend.
So you get those credits by having an editor, or you just buy them?
You can get those credits by having a credit card. And there are 2 ways to get a credit card. Either you buy one for $33, or either you get an assistant editor card, and you will get a free credit card when you do that. So if you think the editor cards were expensive, the credit card is rather expensive at $33 right now. Is 326 wax. Yeah, but you get a free one if you get an editor card. But the editor card, even the first assistant editor card right now, is 210 wax. So that's less than the credit card, and you get a free credit.
It is.
So you see, so it kind of doesn't make sense, but in a way what happens is if you get that, then you keep the card, the first editor card. It becomes a non-transferable. It stays in your wallet, and you kind of have to play the game. But you become a collection controller because you get free editor packs every few days. And although they contain only 3 NFTs within them, you still get a marker tape, which allows you to create some mosaic chapter cards. and you get a studio instrument, which you need to convert into a production instrument, which is the animated part, and you also get a free Wellkeeper card.
That's a lot of things, even though I'm poor.
Yeah, even if it's just 3 per day, it's 3 NFTs, or
Yeah.
you get a pack that you open and you get that. Yeah, of course. All in all, it becomes like pretty vast and stuff, but it refines into becoming the collection that it is, and that
over time you might get that film at the end.
And all the time we're gonna go to blending into that film in the end. That's it. And yeah. And I
it would pay off.
What was that?
It would pay off to buy it.
It does pay off to buy it, because of course you get these packs for free every few days.
Yeah.
And what else can I add there? Yeah, of course, when you get in my Discord, I'm always there as well. So
I'm gonna leave a link down below as well, obviously. Cool. Yeah. To Future Relic Discord, maybe people want to go in there,
because I
was looking for the Discord as well. So good thing I found it.
On Nefty, you get all the links here at the top. You can get Discord, Nefty, Telegram, email, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the website. All those links are available pretty much anywhere concerning the collection, even on Atomic Hub here. When you go into the collection details, it's all in here. It's not very clean. Okay, yeah, it is pretty clean. You even get information about the internship here on Atomic Hub itself. You get all the info of all the links for the different intern tasks and stuff. So yeah, it's all there, and people just need to be intrigued and to want to blend like crazy, right?
Yeah, it's fun. I had really a lot of fun. Hopefully I still will. Who knows when the next drop will be live.
So the next drop for this collection itself would be the third crate. The third crate from the third location, I guess, because it's the third delivery. And the crates so far, let's see, like this one, it's the first location, had 1 crate here, because it's the smallest of all the deliveries. And the second location here is the biggest one, so it had 3 crates, just to confuse everyone. But still, it says in the title, single canister from the second location. And then the third location will be... eventually. Because what happens is it's all stuck at customs. So... yeah, it's stuck at customs.
You don't have to reveal anything for now, because it's a mystery. We know the first location is the desert, second should be the tent, if I got that right. And then the third is a mystery for now. The second is the
tent. There's a few symbols, right? Every chapter has its own symbol. It's been a while since I've spoken about the symbols themselves, so I might be just rusty real quick. But let's look here. It's the mosaic chapter markers. So if you go into blends, there's the quick the quick filters of the categories that you can use. So you click on mosaic chapter markers, and you can see it here. The first location, it's just the bag, the hobo bag, or the bag on a stick. So, or a baluchon in French that we say. And then the second chapter is the tent, third chapter is the well, fourth chapter is the telescope, and the fifth chapter is the eye. And then we will have chapter 6 and 7 in the third location drop, which will happen eventually. Also a reminder that this collection was released on July 1st last year, and July 1st is coming soon. So we'll see. We'll see if those coincide when it's a 1 year thing. We've yet to hear anything from customs, which are holding customs are holding the third location crates, crates and canisters and all that good stuff, you know. So
Damn it.
when I was showing the mosaic chapter markers here, it was just pointing on my face. I wasn't on my page, so I'm just browsing the page. I'm sorry for this.
So I got a lot of blends on those mosaic, I gotta say. So I might should keep those because people will need them soon.
Well, that's it. And what we really need inside those are the blank chapter markers. When you get those, you know, don't just blend it for nothing, because sometimes you need specific ones. And even these marker tapes, it's the same thing. You get those from editor packs, but if you just go and blend everything in your bags, you're gonna kind of regret it when you need it. Sometimes if you blend a legendary...
You know what I did? You know what I did? I blended a couple of every single one. So sometimes, I'm gonna need that.
Well, that's
because
it.
I got one of each.
That's it. And they also end up on the market, right? So you're not entirely lost all the time. Sometimes you have to spend a few whacks, but I'm sure it's not super expensive yet.
Yet.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you know.
Yet is the right word, because you know sometimes happens. You know, somebody will get it and it's gonna run right up. You know.
That's it. And right now I'm showing a blank pack that I have on the drops. It's a 3-pack blank chapter markers. There's 21 available still. You can claim 2 packs per day. Or no, every 2 hours. Sorry, not per day, but every 2 hours. Not super expensive, but it's just to pace people, because some people were wanting some more specific drops, or they're looking for a specific marker. So this is the way to get them.
Right, I'm gonna shed some light on this beautiful face, because it's a, you know, it's a thing. Especially this unshaved beard. Not even.
It's the new look, man, with the beard now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was lazy way before this trend, yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much a lot of it. Even the chapter markers here, there's some other pack that I had. They were assembled mosaic chapter markers, and they became sold out. I will have some more eventually. Just, you know, a few here, a few there, just trying to pace things, and but also they drop from all the packs, so it's sort of a bit of everything. I think is the way to go forward. You know, and everything is stakeable. So as it balances on Wombat, I think it will be nice to just go slow, because not slow, but I mean, I don't have a maximum number either right now set. So until I do, it will be open, but I'll have to pace things and be sure that it doesn't exceed too much in one direction. Otherwise, it's going to dilute whatever value exists in there. And you know, I'm doing it so that people can actually get some value from it as well, because that's the whole point, you know.
Yeah, but from what I understand is, like, you did the first drop, which is not going live anytime. So you did the second drop with just the intern pack, which just sold out again. So that's never going live again. So you're going to do a third drop, maybe. And then that's not gonna go live again. So those NFTs will just become so rare because everybody is gonna need them for blending.
Yeah, that's it, sort of. I think we will always have some sort of way. Like, there is one blend right now that you can do if you do with the Our Planet blend, and anything from promo. So right now this is a steal, because if you get anything from promo and you get one Our Planet of anything, I think it's probably a Rig 3. into our planet, then you can create a help wanted pack. Let's have a look here where the our planet thing is. I have so many wax seals. Oh my god. I'm trying to find one from our planet down this list here. Wow.
What do you get from the help wanted again? You get a pack.
You get the intern. You get a precision intern package, and it comes with a. So yeah, it's a rig 3, and you get a studio instrument, which is like the lens, the slate, the splicer, or something like that. So you get one of each. Inside the help wanted, so that's why it's perfect, because you get everything needed to do the 4 intern tasks, and you have enough left after to create a stack of document, and there's still the random of 1 page that can be up to mythic, and the desktop instrument of any desktop tools like the paperclip and all that, right?
So help wanted it is.
Help wanted it is. This is the way to go. And that's why on the market they're pretty hot, and that's the way to go for sure. And also the intern package. If you find some spare intern package, what you can do as well in the blends, there's another blend that exists, and you can have any.
That's what's fun about it.
Yeah, so you can have a studio instrument and bring it into blends, and you can blend it with a precision intern pack to create another help wanted. So it's kind of a switch up. It's not really cool for me, but it's something you can do. So if you have the precision intern package unopened, you bring it into this blend that I'm showing right here. You blend it with 1 studio instrument, which is like the lens, the slate, the pencil, stuff like that, and you blend both into a help wanted pack. The idea was to have some people with spare of those to create some help wanted pack and put it on the market so that people would buy it, so that was previously when the collection was it was always this size, but I mean, like, it didn't have the interest that it has right now. So my collectors, the bigger collectors, the OGs or whatever, they were asking for a way to have some sort of way of making money or something, some sort of return. So I was trying to create these ways of, you open your stuff, and once you have a bit extra of something, then you can assemble it into this other package to provide to newcomers, So I was trying to create a sort of cycle that way. And I've tried so many stuff that I haven't talked too much about, but I've tried so many of that stuff because I was trying to create value for them, right?
The recycle plan is really great, on point, I gotta say. So you're just burning the NFTs and you're getting something in return, which is not so much, considering you give so many papers away. So then again, you're blending those 20 or so seals, and you're getting less NFTs than you are giving away for them. That's a really cool plan, I gotta say. It just goes down and down, the NFTs go up and up. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And just to say, like, how many of those have been burned and stuff, I'm showing right now the first telegram, mint number 1, and when you hover over it, it shows you how many have been created. There's 13,000 telegrams that were created, and those were given out for free, and they were the first promo. And if you look at it, there's 7,800 that were burned. So you can imagine how many times. And I have to pay some RAMs to support all that, and usually, what is it? It's like almost 100 wax just to have like 1,000 NFTs. So it's almost 1 wax per 10 to 15 NFTs. That's how much it costs. So you can imagine. That's to sustain something that wasn't like, I wasn't making a living out of this at first, and I'm still not. I still have to work full time to do all this. but it is fun. And the short story within the Well Keeper, that's a story I really like. And there was so much work to do everything, just to bring it all together. And like I said, when you get an idea, sometimes you have to stick with it and not change it up too much, because otherwise it becomes you don't know it as much, and
Yeah.
And in the past I've done projects, but never this big, and they were always for other people, and this is kind of the first project I do for myself, so it's fun because I'm in control and all that, but I do see why having a full team to direct and produce and all that, where that comes in handy sometimes, to just give some focus.
Would help, yeah.
Yeah, so because sometimes what I've done in this project is I've often put myself in the department's place, and just being like, okay, so right now I'm like the critic department just for a minute, and I'm just going to like criticize everything and just like not help myself really, but just like see where it would go wrong and stuff, and then I would go back as an artist and try to fix stuff, and then I would be later on, when I'm not doing it, then I'm trying to replay it in my head and go like, okay, well, I'm the testing department at this time, and you got to do that when you're doing it alone. Otherwise, you just do something emotionally, and sometimes it will lack depth. It's okay as well, because that's often part of the art. But I'm more of a technical guy, so to do that's, I guess, my technical art. Yeah, I guess that would be that.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like I said, I have my own collection, so it's not easy doing everything on your own.
No.
You have to keep explaining, obviously, to people who don't understand, but that's the game, I guess. Mine is not so complicated, but I'm just doing the art and I'm trying to give them a purpose. So I feel like your collection is really cool. Has so many blends and so much potential. I love it. And especially the fact that we can use those NFTs like mostly everywhere. So everywhere that I know that you can use them, you can do. So really cool.
That's it.
Yeah. So if you feel like that's it, you can say bye to the players, or maybe you want to add something else.
I could go on for hours and hours and hours, I guess, but I think for now you have enough on your plate there that you'll be able to play with that. But yeah, never forget, this collection, if you're not blending, you're doing it wrong. So that's pretty much it. Blend it up and see where it leads you, and eventually, when more unlocks, we'll be able to blend those further. So keep on blending and try to get the collection. If you look on my Discord, there's a link to get into the collection on Atomic Hub, so you can look at my sets. If you click under your wallet name, you click on my sets afterwards. That's on Atomic Hub, and then you can go into Futures Relic, and it gives you the sets page. So what happens is whatever you have in your inventory, it calculates it and gives you it counts it. I mean, because everything is separated by schemas and by rarity here. So if I look at slides here, I'm looking at the coin lux. It's telling me I have 91% of them. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know I had so complete. Oh yeah, I see I'm missing only one here almost, or two. So it's easy to spot which ones you don't have. It's the ones without color. If they have color, it's because you have them, or because you are putting your mouse over them. So
right, that's a new feature. I have to try it though.
Yeah, you should definitely look.
I'm missing a lot of NFTs, that's for sure, because I've seen there.
Oh yeah. Even I, since the start, I decided not to, not really decided, but I thought it wasn't right for me to be buying my own collection or something like that. I don't know why, but I thought it wouldn't be right in a way, because it was like, I can just like mint everything, and I didn't want to do that. So what I did instead is instead of just minting and just trying to get one of each right now and stuff like that, and just like undercut people, I thought that it was unfair. So I decided to play it myself and to do it the right way, So that's what I do, and I am collecting slowly and trying to build my own collection. And sometimes I blend some pieces like film negatives. Those are super easy to blend. You bring them into the blends, and you're able to do some positives out of the negatives. And if you go further, then you're able to blend them further to bring them into lenticulars. That's right. And
got it right. Yes, I've been blending some of those as well.
Yeah, and those are actually worth a nice bunch, right? And they are random on Wombat, because not all of them were blended, I think. And it works by quantity, right? So, and also on our planet, everything works by schema, so it's different the way that it's counted. So as soon as you get him as lenticular, you're getting more mining power in our planet than you are.
Even the negatives have 700, 800.
They have the same
really
value
cool.
because they are both of the rarity, the same as lenticular. So that's what I was talking earlier. Sometimes of a different quality, but our planet does not take two pieces of information to pinpoint the NFT. In this case, it just took the schema and a rarity, or one attribute only. If it did take two, then it would have understood that the positive is something and that lenticular is something. But it didn't work that way. But it doesn't matter. It's okay. I think I'll get.
They're pretty rare as well. I gotta say, it's not too many of them.
No, and you have to do a bit of work as well. So if you're not doing the bit of work, you're gonna get less mining power, let's say in Dungeon Master, than you are if you were to do the lenticular. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a really good idea with the rarity. Because obviously, whoever creates it, as now I know, just sets the rarity. So if it's mythical, it's really, really low. So you already set it up. So, won't be that many.
No, that's it, huh? No,
yeah,
that's it.
So it's a good option. They did it right. Because I really have an NFT that I really love from Future Relic. It's a mythic, and it's a boombox, I think.
Boombox.
A boombox?
Oh, yes. Oh, you got a mutoscope.
The red one.
It's a mutoscope. So
yeah,
those are machines that you would go into. I saw them in flea markets. And when you went into that flea market, you would have one of these. You just put a quarter in it or something like that. And it's a slideshow, not a slideshow. It's like a flip book, and it just turns a big wheel, and there's a flip book, and it animates, and it's all pictures. So that's what I mimicked here. And if you open it up, there's
really cool, the mythic one. I love it.
Thank you, man. I put a lot of love into it. It crashed one of my laptops, like. It never came back, It killed one of my laptop by doing the renders for this thing.
Well, it was worth it. It looks amazing. When I got it, I was like, damn, this looks special. And then I looked a bit into it. I was like, oh, now we're talking. It's a mythical as well.
That's it. And when you will be able to, when I'll release the third location crate, then we will have all the chapters. And we will be able to blend them all together. There are 7 of them. We'll be able to blend them into one big mutoscope, which will have 4 variations as well. And there's actually one that will be on fire, one in the water, one that's wonky, and one that's normal. Yeah, so
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, me neither. So a bit of time. I've been super busy at work and stuff. It's been I work in the news, so with all the politics in Canada and stuff like that, I've been super busy. And but anyways, I'm always on it. Anyways, I'm always releasing stuff on Wednesdays, and that's it, man. That's how it goes.
Thanks for the information. That's a lot. I can't wait to release this video and get some packs and open them.
That's wonderful.
Hopefully, it could be today. Could be today because it's already time. We'll see. We'll see. So thanks for this. I hope we can do it again. Maybe when we synchronize again. It was pretty hard, but we did it.
We managed, my friend. We managed. All right.
Okay,
Well,
see you next time.
No problem. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for having me.
No, thank you. Thank you for the amazing collection, and let's do some blends.
Blend away.